and welcome to my beginner booty and leg workout. We're going to jump right in with some air squats. I'm going to be performing these exercises using only body weight, but if you want a more intense exercise, you can add weights or bands to create more resistance for yourself. So the air squat, it only uses body weight for resistance, but it serves to build a solid strength foundation and balance in your lower body. Make sure you're staying with your feet shoulder width apart and keep your back as straight as possible. As moving on, we're getting into some front lunges here. So this targets the large muscle groups in your legs, including your quads, calves, and hamstrings, but it's also going to engage your abs if you're doing it correctly. Make sure when you step forward and bend at the knee, you continue bending down until both knees form a 90-degree angle. Front lunges are also great because they improve stability and balance. And I believe I did around 15 on each side without body weight, but like I said, you can, decrease or increase that rep amount depending on your level and ability. And you can also add a band around your quads or add some weights. Generally, when I do this at the gym, I like to add 15-pound weights on each side, put them on my shoulders, and perform this exercise for around 3 to 4 sets with around 10 to 15 reps, and you will feel that burn. Trust me. All right, next up is the jump squat. Jump squats are a great alternative to regular squats. It's also an effective way to get in some cardio. It's a high-intensity interval training workout. This exercise works the glutes, quads, hamstrings, and the core. But make sure you can perform a proper squat before attempting a jump squat, because it is easier to injure yourself and lose correct form. All right, next we're going to be moving on to the ground for the donkey kick. This targets the gluteus maximus, the largest of the 3 gluteus muscles, and also works your core and shoulder muscles. It's important to keep your body engaged and still while kicking the leg back. This is a great exercise to add resistance to, like ankle weights or dumbbells. But make sure your lower back doesn't arch as your legs lift, because this will cause you to rely on your back instead of your glutes, and it can compress your spine and not allow the gluteus maximus to be worked as hard. And my favorite weight to add to this would be ankle weights. 5 pounds is plenty, trust me, you will feel the burn. Moving on, we're going to move into a straight leg donkey kick. And this is essentially a different variation of the donkey kick, performed by keeping your extended leg straight and squeezing your glutes to raise that leg in the air. I like to perform these 2 variations back to back in order to really tire out the glutes. And even without resistance, if you do a high enough amount of reps, you will feel the burn. This is a great full leg exercise. And yes, one issue with working out with your hair down is you're always having to push it out of your face, but you look good that day. All right, next up is the glute bridge. You perform this by laying on your back with your feet on the ground and lifting your butt off the ground by squeezing the glutes. Make sure you keep your abs drawn in so you don't overextend your back. You can add weight to this as well. I generally like to do this at the gym, but without any weights, if you keep this going for 3 to 4 minutes, I like to call it like one song, you will feel the burn, trust me. Creeps up on you. All right, to finish this workout up, we're going to end with a glute bridge hold. You're going to perform the glute bridge and hold at the top by squeezing your glutes and keeping your core really tight. This is another great way to burn out your glutes and push the muscle to exhaustion. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining. I'll see you next time.